Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. So Michael is back with us on the other side of the camera this time.
Yep. Victim.
Victim. Not after we're done with you. You won't be saying that. We're going to do a little driver fit with you today.
Yep.
Find your 2021 gamer. Tell us a little bit about your current driver.
Sim2 9 degree DI6S.
Okay.
Just built this to play with last year. Never really got fit for it. Just specs that I've kind of used back and forth a little bit, but probably left a little too much on the table with getting performance out of a driver. I think when we were chatting, it's been probably 2 years since I had a proper driver fit. Which
a little longer.
Probably,
because if I recall, you went from M3 that we fit you for with TPT into M6
with TPT,
and that's why you ended up with Sim2 because you had M6. So you're just kind of rolling driver to driver year on year.
Yeah.
So that was probably a lot longer than that. That was probably back in maybe 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So you've been rolling through drivers. This one, you feel like you maybe are leaving a little bit on the tank, on the table, with when it comes to performance, not quite getting everything out it. Tell us about what the misses look like.
I mean, I'm a victim of the heel for sure. I get that heel strike. If I do turn it over, I would say the miss can be a bit of a hook. I mean, from when we've played, you know I don't hit it that far, but I pretty much down the middle a lot of the times.
You're efficient with it. You are efficient with it.
So, you know, distance would be nice.
A bit of distance. Well, you know, the background from my perspective, you're right, we've played a lot of golf together. Mikey's a good driver of the golf ball, hits it anywhere from sort of, you know, call it 240 to 270, somewhere in that range. Club head speed is around 100, a couple of miles an hour either side, depending on how you're kind of feeling any given day. So I see you too often around the 240 mark, 240, 250, and not enough around pushing in that 270 and beyond mark. I love to get a drive in your hands that really builds your confidence, where you start to feel like your driver's a strength.
Yeah. Right.
I think that'd be today's objective. A bit of distance would give you that confidence, you know, like it does for everyone. Hitting fairways, but not hitting it out there, it doesn't give you, you know, the feel good factor around your driving.
No.
You do have to feel like you're getting, you know, quite a bit out of it to have that. I don't care what anyone says, you know, you can hit 10, 12 fairways around, but if you're kind of hitting puffy spinners and you're hitting long irons into every hole, it doesn't make your game feel good, and it doesn't make the game easier. No,
for sure. And I do have a few of those days where you hit it a bit longer, then you revert back and you're like, oh, I got confidence in the driver, and you go to, you know, squeeze one out a little bit more, and then it's, you know, it doesn't even stay in play at all. So I need something that's, you know, pretty steady, but yeah, a little bit more distance would be welcomed.
Okay, let's get some openers with yours, Mikey boy.
You'd be impressive.
Ask and you shall receive. Slightly heely, slightly spinny, 250. That's the overachiever, that's the high toe.
Yep.
It's going to fly 250, that one. Okay. Nice drive, Michael.
Right.
This is a good day.
That's good. 4. Fast forward.
A couple more. Honestly, that was pretty much a perfect representation of your flight.
Yeah.
Some good in there, some really good ones. I think the best one was around 270, 280. But all too often, you're kind of got this spinny one, this short, kind of right spinny one that you just need more out of those misses. That's it there. You know, some pulley ones that go long, some kind of spinny heely ones that come up a bit short. Living a little bit low in the head with the strikes. And it's exactly what comes together to give you these numbers. So I think there's room to nudge the ball speed up a little bit. I like the launch angle where it's at, but this is the opportunity right here.
Too high.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Little bit. Okay, let's build some stuff. Okay, Mikey, first driver up, we've got the Callaway Epic Max LS, 10C1K50 stiff.
Yep.
We're going to drop you down a little bit in weight, see if we can get a little more speed going, move the weight a little heel side. If the strike does tend to stray a little bit heel side, we want it to be behind the mass. We also want to encourage that face to kind of rotate, lose a little bit of loft. Both of those things will kind of help give you a little more distance. And hopefully kind of bring that spin window down a little bit. I don't really want to see your spin spike over 2700 today.
Okay, cool.
Good, really good, like that one.
2700.
A little low in the head.
Yeah. Huh. Good.
All right, Mikey boy, better in the launch and spin. We wanted to keep the launch there, get the spin down. Okay, we're on track, but that just came out a bit slow for you.
Yeah.
Wasn't quite giving us the extra jump we're looking for. We're trying to nudge that ball speed up into the high 140s, mid to high, and we were struggling a bit with that one.
Yeah. Too much sacrifice.
Yeah, and you know, obviously strike's a bit low in the head, but for whatever reason it wasn't quite moving as quick. Your dynamic loft was pretty good. Okay?
Closer.
Okay, let's see if we can get that ball speed up a little bit. Radspeed, 9 degree, weight forward, Mitsubishi. I'm going to jump back up and wait a little bit. I'm going to play between these two weights, see if maybe you do actually react a little better to 65 gram.
Okay.
Thoughts on the look?
Different. I've never, see, this is going to sound weird. I haven't hit a Cobra driver since BioCell.
Okay, been a while. Quite good. Launch was up and it was really flat on spin. Well, there's your miss, but actually still had some jump on it.
Little heely.
They're giving you way better results though when you do that.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's two things. Center of gravity being forward is managing the dynamic loft. So
yeah.
Keeping that dynamic loft a little bit on the lower side is giving you a little bit more of a license to not be perfect.
Right, okay.
You don't have to be perfect when you're bringing that down. So your original dynamic was 20, now you're at 15.
With a strike.
It is interesting that for some reason that Callaway just it didn't want to move fast for you.
Yeah.
Your club head speed just came back up there. Obviously, this is
good.
ideal.
Yeah.
This is ideal. Okay, a couple more with this. Hammered.
Spin's good. Run.
So maybe we're guessing at this point, shaft weight could be leading to that strike point being in a better location.
Huh.
How does that TB feel?
Feels good. I'll say the 50 S10C1K felt a lot stiffer than what this does.
I wonder if it was to do with what we saw in the weight as well, though. The head weight being maybe a bit lighter. We should weigh those Callaway and this out because it might be, you know, obviously the head weight makes the shaft play
definitely, yeah,
a certain way. Definitely the leader in the clubhouse anyway. This
one.
The
strike is good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're going to stick with the TB 60 stiff. We're going to move into Sim2. I liked what we're seeing from the Radspeed and everything about it. I had the 9 degree turn to 8, so I'm actually going to play the 8 degree Sim2 at neutral.
Okay. Let's
see what we get with that. That's nice. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Huh, that felt awful too.
Did it?
Felt like really high in the face. .
Nice, Mikey. Really nice.
That spins so much better.
So much better. People talk all the time, don't they, about year on year, is there much to be gained from the development of a head year on year? Maybe yes and maybe no. In your case, yes.
Yeah.
I think DI, TB, shafts that would be considered in a similar conversation, Sim Max versus Sim2, we're talking 1 degree of loft difference and a slightly different CG position. But what we're really talking about is 20 extra yards.
Yeah.
That's no joke.
Where do I swipe the credit card?
You swipe it right here. Swipe it right here. Love that. Okay, let's see one more with this one. It's going to be hard to beat though. Little exclamation point.
Little high? Oh, heel.
Yeah, it came out a little soft in flight, but we saw earlier on when you were missing in that side of the head, you were getting punished way over like 3,400 with the Sim Max. 2,800, ball speed still good, efficient. We'll still take it, 240, 260. Okay, the bar has been set Sim2 with the Mitsubishi TB60 stiff. We're going to drop you back into the 50s and see what it gets us. Stay with that same head. A profile again that fits what you kind of need quite well, Mikey, is the Speeder 5 69, the new Evo 7. Okay, let's hit a couple with this guy. Good.
Yep.
Okay, let me nudge some loft back on this driver. Just come down a little too low. That is good, Mikey. Just added a little bit more loft there. You were just kind of getting the low spinner, and it wasn't really fair. That one was really good.
Healy?
Great miss. Look at this one for a miss. Yeah, it was just a little bit open in the face to the path. Good launch and spin. I think the one thing we've learned today though is how to manage this miss pattern. Yeah. Right, a lot better. 253, 275, because 19 yards. It's not that that's crazy offline. It's on most fairways.
Yeah,
it's really good. What does this shaft feel like compared to the TB?
Same. Really close.
Both feel quite good.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's. Look at it right now. So close.
Yeah.
Let's hit a couple more. Similar.
Spinny?
No, it is a little bit, but it's still 240 on the fly on a miss. So I'd consider that one to be quite a good one. So good. Okay, Speeder was really good as well.
Yeah,
Speeder was really good. Both of those had the strike right where we want it. Hunch is the TB might be a little bit better in accuracy, marginally.
And you look at launch, it looks a little bit better for the window that I like, but Speeder felt great. Mm-hmm. It felt a fraction loose on me, but again, both are really good.
Okay, so a couple more. Really good there. That's where the long one comes from. Slightly high in the toe.
Numbers back.
Oh, you're back in the links there. Little low heel.
Yeah, right on it.
Good one. Good though, 266. Yeah, a little low and quite heely. Those last two have done a phenomenal job at showing you twist face.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
I mean, little low, quite heely. The other one, a little high. And both of them, for the doubters out there, 1.8 yards offline and 0.5 offline, 284, 266. I mean, and they were way, apart in terms of strikes in the head.
Yeah.
High toe, low heel. So when we shake it out, there's not an awful lot in it.
No.
Really not an awful lot in it. I think what we're probably going to say to you is that the luxury that you're in, you're probably going to try both on the course this year.
Yeah. Take them outside.
Take them outside.
Build them up with an adapter and my grip.
Let's address a couple of the heads we haven't tried, because there's a reason we haven't been in a ping.
Yeah.
You don't like the sound,
no.
First and foremost. We hit it off camera. You went, no, can't do it.
Earmuffs.
Yeah. Titleist, we looked at it and you didn't love the look of it, or it was more just too small?
Small and just, more size than anything. Yeah. Just didn't feel confident in it.
Okay. So really the heads that we have tried today, Callaway, Taylormade, Cobra, those were the heads that you really kind of liked the look of, and we knew we could work within that, and that was kind of what you were looking for. And I think that's the same as what anyone is when they walk through the door. They have heads that they would prefer to look at, not others.
Yeah, I mean, I am open to saying, like, listen, I'll use whatever. And from some of the stuff that we've seen with other stuff hit off camera, it just didn't work for me.
Okay, well, I think all things considered, if we look at either of those compared to yours, Mikey, we're winning. We are winning. We're longer. We are really managing the spin is what we're doing. I think we saw glimpses of better ball speed. I think there was a 147 in there. There was some, but there was definitely the win was in the spin category while retaining the launch.
For sure, love it.
Okay, guys. Again, the process, the fitting process, going through it, there's nothing like it. Having the options to go with whichever brand that you really need to be in, not really just what you choose to be in, dialing it into the launch and spin and the speed, tying all those things together. That's where these gains are found. I mean, Mike is literally, you couldn't squeeze another yard out that.
No.
Your longest drive today is within a few yards of your average. That's what we want. There's no point in having a one-hit wonder that goes 270, but your average is at 250.
Right.
That shows there's a big discrepancy between your range, and we're trying to cut that down.
Definitely.
Okay, good stuff. All right, hope you enjoyed that, guys. See you again soon.